Now we are going to learn one important topic called what is 1 electron volt. Already I have told that the electron volt is the unit of the energy of the atomic particles. Okay, energy of the atomic particles. Atomic particles means protons energy, electron energy, all the subatomic particles energy, they have to be measured only in terms of electron volt. This electron volt is widely used in chapter number 8, in the dual nature lesson also, and also in nuclear physics and atomic physics lesson. Throughout you will be learning and seeing the electron volt unit. Okay, so learning about electron volt is very important. First you should know what is 1 electron volt. Before going to learn about 1 electron volt, first you have to learn what is electron volt. Let us assume that here two electrodes are there. One is called anode and another one is called cathode. Two electrodes are there. This plate is connected with positive end of the battery. Okay, since it is connected with positive end of the battery, this is called as anode. The negative end of the battery is connected with another plate. The plate which is connected with negative end of the battery is called cathode. Okay, the plates, they can be named as A and B. Okay, so here some amount of potential difference is applied across the cathode and anode. We have to assume that that electrons are emitted only from the cathode. Okay, there only the electron emission will take place. So the electrons, they are emitted from the surface. After the emission, what happens here at the point B, in the plate B, the kinetic energy of the electron is 0. Okay, kinetic energy of the electron will be 0 because it is not moving. Okay, so it is at rest now. So initially the kinetic energy of the electron at B must be taken as 0. Here, since it is having positive potential, the electron may be attracted towards the anode. Here electric field that is acting in this direction, electric lines of force or the direction of the electric field, that one must be taken from positive end to negative end. So this is the direction of the electric field. So the electron, it has to move in this direction. On the electron, some amount of electric force is acting. Are you clear? That electric force is acting on the electron. With the help of electric force, the electron tends to move from negative end of the battery to positive end of the battery. Are you clear? So there is a force acting on the electron. So when it moves from this end to this end, slowly the kinetic energy starts increasing. That is, velocity is slowly increasing. When it reaches the point A, the velocity of the electron will be maximum. Since the velocity of the electron is maximum when it reaches A, the kinetic energy of the electron, is it clear, at A will be maximum. Are you clear? Therefore, kinetic energy is gained here. Initially, the kinetic energy of the electron is 0. When it reaches B, the kinetic energy will be maximum. Are you clear? So, we will see how much amount of force is acting on the electron when it is traveling from this plate to this plate. What is the formula? The fundamental formula is electric force is equal to E into Q. This is the formula. Since it is electron, the electric force can be measured by E into E. So this much amount of electric force is acting on the electron. Are you clear? So this force formula is required now. Here, when it travels from here to there, initially kinetic energy is 0. Here the kinetic energy of the electron will be maximum. So there is a gain in the kinetic energy. So gain in the kinetic energy to be calculated. Gain in kinetic energy of the electron to be calculated. Gain in the kinetic energy of the electron to be calculated. How will you calculate kinetic energy? The clear final kinetic energy at A minus initial kinetic energy at B to be calculated. So what is the formula? Half mv max square minus, this is the kinetic energy at A. What is the initial kinetic energy at B? 0. Therefore, gain in kinetic energy is half mv max square is the formula to calculate the gain in the kinetic energy. Are you clear? Here, to move the electron from here to there, some amount of work must be done. Are you clear? So how will you calculate the work done in moving the electron from one plate to another plate, that is from cathode to anode? How will you calculate? What is the fundamental formula? Force into displacement. Force into displacement is the formula. Are you clear? So what is the electric force acting here? Already electric force formula is calculated. EE. Electric force formula is EE. Here, in between the plates, the distance can be taken as D. Are you clear? So displacement can be taken as D. So work done in moving from here to there is how much? Clear? EE into D. That is the formula. With the help of this, we are able to calculate. Here, already you have learned that in the first chapter you have learned that E is equal to V by D. Are you clear? Potential gradient. Potential gradient is nothing but electric field. So here this formula can be slightly altered. Okay. So E into ED, in that format we can write. So therefrom, E into D is there, no? If both are cross multiplied, E into D, that one will become V. Therefore, E into V can be written. Therefore, this is the work done. So clear? To calculate the work done, to move the electron from this plate to this plate, which formula must be used? The electron charge that must be multiplied with the potential difference which is supplied here. The potential difference which is given across the two plates, that must be multiplied with electron charge. So this is the work done. This work done is done by whom? The work done is done by the battery. Are you clear? So here work done is done by the battery or cell. Make a note. So battery loses the energy. Make a note. So work done by the battery is nothing but loss of energy. Loss of the energy by the battery. Make a note. Very important one. I am explaining this concept in a very elaborate manner because this is a very fundamental idea that must be clearly known. Is it clear? For both the two lessons. Without this knowledge, is it clear? Problems cannot be solved. Are you clear? So work done by the battery is nothing but loss of energy by the battery. We know about law of conservation of energy. What is that? Gain, is it clear, of the electron. Gain in kinetic energy, or the change in kinetic energy, or gain in kinetic energy. Is it clear? Gain in kinetic energy will be equal to, is it clear, loss of energy by the battery. These two can be equated. Okay. Now I will continue the remaining part of the derivation here. Here the battery, it has loss amount of energy. The loss of energy by the battery or cell, that is equal to the work done by the battery. Work done by the battery. Already we have derived the expression for work done by the battery. The formula is W is equal to E into V. That is the formula. The loss of energy by the battery, that is equivalent to the gain in kinetic energy of the electron. Therefore, according to the law of conservation of energy, we can write like this. The gain in kinetic energy of the electron, that could be equal to, that one will be equivalent to which one? The work done by the battery or loss of energy by the battery. Loss of energy by the battery. Okay. So both of them must be equated. Gain in kinetic energy was already calculated. How will you calculate? Final kinetic energy of the electron is half mv max square minus initial kinetic energy is 0. Loss of energy by the battery is EV. Therefore, after getting this final equation, you can write it as half mv max square is equivalent to EV. This is the very important equation. Throughout the lesson, you can see this equation. The energy, what is given by this? Energy, what is lost by the battery? that is converted into the kinetic energy of the electron. So very important one. Are you clear? So here, with the help of this equation, we are able to derive clear what is 1 electron volt. What is 1 electron volt? For example, if 1 volt is supplied here, if V value is equal to 1 volt, assume that across the two electrodes, just you are giving 1 volt of potential difference. Let's take the formula here. W is equal to EV is the formula. Instead of V, substitute 1 volt. E into 1 volt must be substituted. Are you clear? So here what is the charge of the electron? 1.609 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. That is the charge of the electron into 1 volt. Are you clear? So this one becomes 1 and this is in coulomb. Now coulomb into volt, if both are multiplied you will get joule. Are you clear? 1.609 into 10 to the power of 19 joule. Are you clear? So if 1 volt is given here, if 1 volt amount of potential difference is given across the two end of the electrodes, what will happen? This much amount of work will be done here to move the electron from here to there. By the time, is it clear? We have to calculate some amount of kinetic energy. So this is the kinetic energy, half mv max square is the kinetic energy of the electron. Is it clear? When this much amount of joule amount of work is done. When this 1.609 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule amount of work will be done. When 1 volt is supplied here, only then this much amount of work is done. By the time, this is the kinetic energy gained by the electron. So therefore, what is 1 electron volt? 1 electron volt definition is given separately. Are you clear? 1 electron volt. What is 1 electron volt? 1 electron volt is equivalent to, this is 1 electron volt. 1 electron volt is equivalent to 1.609 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. If this much amount of work is done, that is the energy of the electron. Are you clear? This is the work done. Is it clear? By the battery. When 1 volt is applied. If this much amount of work is done by the battery, the electron energy will be equivalent to 1 electron volt. So that is the meaning. Are you clear? So this one will be equal to the clear half mv square. Make a note. Are you clear? This is the kinetic energy gained by the electron. This is the work done by the battery. If you do this much amount of work done with the help of the battery, the electron will gain this much amount of energy. Therefore, the loss of energy by the battery is converted into the gain in the kinetic energy. Therefore, 1 electron volt is equivalent to 1.609 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. The meaning is, if 1 volt is supplied, electron will gain this much amount of energy. How much amount of energy? 1 electron volt amount of energy will be gained. Is it clear? Is it clear? For this gain, for the gain of the kinetic energy of the electron, how much amount of work must be done by the battery? 1.609 into 10 to the power of minus 19 amount of joule amount of work must be done by the battery. Only then the gain in kinetic energy of the electron will be equal to 1 electron volt. So know this conversion, very important one. Are you clear? Here, to convert from electron volt to joule, this formula must be used. 1 electron volt is equivalent to 1.609 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. This is the conversion. To convert it any value of electron volt into joule. For example, if 2 electron volt is given, how will you convert? 2 into 1.609 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joule. So this is the method of converting from electron volt to joule. Sometime in some other cases you may be asked to convert the value from joule to electron volt. How will you convert? 1 joule is equal to 1 electron volt. This value to be divided. This value must be cross multiplied. 1.609 into 10 to the power of minus 19. So 1 joule is equivalent to 1 electron volt divided by 1.609 into 10 to the power of minus 19. So this is the method of converting from joule to electron volt. Make a note, very important conversions. Okay.